Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. I am Barbara. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am in Zone 7A in the state of Tennessee. And welcome to my tunnel. Today we are outside and it feels amazing. Oh my goodness, it feels so good in the tunnel. Today the high was like 82. Y'all, this weather is certified crazy. But when you have a good moment, enjoy the good moment. And today was a good moment. It feels so good in the tunnel. I just wish I had more daylight and more hours. But I'm just getting out here. I only have, 45 minutes before it gets super dark. So we're going to jump right into it. So today I'm going to start another round of fall seeds and take you along with me. And then if we have time, we're going to go harvest as well. And then we're going to plant a few things. We'll see if we can get it all done. But first, I got a clean tray. So let's get some clean pots and we'll get ready to rock and roll. Okay, so have clean tray. We're gonna put our clean pots in here. And in my first video about starting the fall seeds, I guess about a week ago, I told you the reason why I was using these 2.5-inch pots is because I want to go from the pot to the ground. So that's why I'm not using something smaller or doing soil blocks or anything like that. Man, that breeze feels so good. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. We're going to do our spinach. And remember I told you that I was going to try a new process called cold stratification. So stratification is essentially just going from cold to warm. So my spinach seeds have been in the freezer for a couple of weeks. Do they have to be in there a couple of weeks? No, they don't. That's just when I put them in there versus now when I have the time to actually start the seeds. So they have been in the freezer, and this is supposed to help them germinate faster. My spinach seeds normally take a good 2 weeks, 14 to 16 days. Like I'm always thinking it's not going to work, and I get ready to reseed, and then I have spinach seeds start to pop up. So we're going to try this method. And we'll know for sure if it works, because if I have germination before 14 days, then I know that this method works. Y'all, I hope I have enough soil. I got like 4 bags of soil in my trunk, but I can't pull down by the tunnel because it's so wet outside from all the rain we've had. And I haven't had my husband to get it out of the trunk for me and carry it in here. So let's pray and hope I have enough just to at least do this tray of seeds, because I'm scraping the bottom. I'm scraping the bottom. So we've started 2 trays of 32 fall seedlings. This will be our 3rd tray. We're going to do spinach today. We're going to do collards, the things that we haven't done. And then we're going to redo some things. Not redo, we're going to add to some of the ones that we've already done. And I'll show you how things are coming as well. We might have literally just enough. Let's see if we can make it work. I hear my husband outside. I hear him somewhere on the phone. I may have to break up this conversation if I need some more soil, because that's important, right? That is important. Okay, I think we're gonna have enough to make it work. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so I think we have just enough. I got a little bit reserved that as we moisten this, it's probably gonna go down. Let me top some of these off. So I'm excited to try the spinach in this way. I tried it with my lavender this spring. It worked like a charm. It definitely germinated much, much quicker. So we'll see if it works. So the reason why it's supposed to work with the stratification is because it's cold, then you bring it out to a warm temperature, and so the plant feels like it's breaking dormancy, for the lack of a better word, and it starts to sprout quicker, going from the cold to the room temperature. So I got our tray. I have seeds, so let's figure out. So we're going to do some Georgia Southern collards. We are going to do spinach. So the spinach that I had in the freezer, I have Bloomsdale, LaVewe, what else? Renegade. I don't remember trying that one last year. Let's try that. So we'll do Bloomsdale. I also have a fantail spinach. I think I did that last time. Okay, I don't think I want to do that. Then I also have some new spinach that I bought. Let's see what, and it actually just came today. It's not cold, so that'll be a good comparison, so to speak. So I have something called butterfly spinach from Himo Seeds, and then I have giant winter spinach. I've never done either of these. The giant winter spinach is 50 days to maturity, so that's a pretty quick one. The butterfly spinach says 45 days to maturity. Renegade is 43 days. The LaVewe, I did this last year. It turned out great. It says 28 to 45 days. Y'all, I'm going to tell you. Now, mine was not that quick last fall. It wasn't that quick at all. I don't know about that. Okay, so let's figure out how much spinach we want to do. So I think I'm going to do at least 12 spinach. And do the rest in collards, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would give me 20 collards. I think that's what I'm going to do. 12 spinach, 20 collards. And then on my next round, I'm going to do more kale. I bought a new kale. It's called Iron Man kale. 30 days to baby leaf. That's quick. This is from Himo Seeds. I don't normally buy Himo Seeds. Not that I don't like them. I just never think about it. And then this is a Vates kale. I may try that the next time. It says 30 baby kale and then 55 full size days to maturity. So we may try those. And then I have some cauliflower. I'm still debating on whether I want to do cauliflower, but this one is a 63 day to maturity. Adana cauliflower. Has anybody ever tried that? I've never even heard of it. It looks white. Like, seems like most cauliflower is like a creamish. That looks stark white. Has anybody ever tried this? Let me know. And then I got some carrots. Okay, so let's get our labels rocking and rolling. Let's see. So I got everything watered, labels made, and now we're just going to drop our seeds in here. I remember not being able to start seeds well the first time that I did it. I'm so glad that I persevered. Now, I didn't persevere the next year. The next year I was like, oh, I can't do this. But then last year I did it and it went well. I'm glad that I didn't give up, is what I'm saying. The first year that I started seeds, none of them survived. I didn't even know what germination meant, much less knowing how to keep them alive. I didn't know anything about putting them on a heat mat versus letting a fan blow on them, knowing what should go on the heat mat, what shouldn't. I didn't know any of that stuff. But because I didn't give up, I took a year off from starting seeds. But last year when I expanded my garden and did the outside garden, I knew that it wasn't practical to try and buy all of those plant starts. And so I knew it was going to be in my best interest and more economical for me to learn how to start seeds. And I'm so glad I did. It is a skill that you need if you're going to be doing gardening of some sort of size, right? You can buy plant starts, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you have a big space, it just becomes not economical, right? It becomes much cheaper to be able to start your own seeds. And plus, starting your own seeds gives you flexibility to grow things that you want to grow that you may not find in a plant start or in a store. So that's why I like being able to start my own seeds as well. So we did 12 spinach, and now we're going to do 20 collard greens, because y'all know I love collard greens, right? Y'all know it's my fave. These seeds are so small, I'm just dropping a couple or 2 or 3 in there because I'm in a hurry. And yeah. And hopefully we'll have perfect germination because we're dropping a couple of seeds in. Okay. I hate little packets like that because it's hard to keep it close so that they don't all fall out. But I'm going to take these back up to the house if I can remember and put them in a bag or something. I hate getting my seed packets wet too. Anywho, life of a gardener. Okay, so these are in there. Now I'm just going to push them down and cover them with soil. And then just like that, we're going to be done with this part. I need to make some more space on my table so I can add a couple more trays. I do have 2 other tables, but I like using this one just because, I don't know, I'm used to using it. You know, it's like creature of habit. It's like sitting in the same place at church every single time. I don't know why we do that as humans. We just gravitate to what is familiar and normal. You sit in the same place at church. You do the same routine. You walk down the same path to get to your house. Like, whatever the case may be. It's just something that we do. Now, these collard seeds are so small, I can barely see where I even placed them. What I should have did was make a hole ahead of time, because they are blending in with the soil. I just want to lightly cover them with soil. And then we're going to mist them on top. Make sure they're good and moist. And then hope for germination by the end of the week. That is the plan. Okay, so they're all done. Let's just put this on mist. Making sure they're all saturated. You don't want it on full power because it'll move the seed too much. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's grab our apron and go do some harvesting. Hey everybody. Okay, it's another day. I didn't finish yesterday with the video because it got dark. So instead of me trying to like wrap it up and expedite it, I just thought I would just make it a continuation. So I'm back in the tunnel. I had some dental work done today. Y'all, I'm in my 40s and it's my first time I ever had a filling. Nobody told me. And let me tell you, I hate the dentist. If you're a dentist, you're on my timeline, I love you. I just don't love what you do. I mean, you're necessary, you need it, but I hate going to the dentist, y'all. Hate. And all I had to tell myself was, I kept saying, girl, you're a grown woman. You're not being here showing out, crying like a little kid. That's what kept me sane. But needless to say, my whole left side of my face has been numb. It is still probably 25% numb. I'm looking at myself. I look normal, but it feels like my face is like this big. I'm looking in the camera, it looks normal. So anywho, I tried to lay down to just like take a nap so I didn't have to kind of worry about the pain. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to come out to the garden and see if it could take my mind off of the pain. And I popped me some pain medicine because the pain was just that great. Pain medicine has kicked in. It's just like numb, like right here. But the garden has definitely taken away the constant thought that I'm in pain. Okay, so the garden does many wonderful things. Also, it's a new day. And it's so funny how things change from day to day. But let me just have a honest, transparent moment. This is the part in the season where I get weary. I'm pretty sure last year I had one of these days, if not multiple of these days. Certainly the good days outweigh the bad days. But y'all, I'm telling you, today I am weary. I'm thankful for the harvest, but I'm like, I'm tired. I'm tired. And it's so funny because remember, y'all, in February and March, I was gung-ho. Like y'all too, don't act like you weren't gung-ho. I was gung-ho. Couldn't wait for the heat, couldn't wait for the summer, couldn't wait to put the plants out there. And now it's mid-August and your girl is tired. Tired, okay? I feel overwhelmed. Like, overwhelmed is like here, I feel up here. Like, it's so much to do and I cannot keep up. I can't keep up. But is anybody else feeling that way? And because I know I felt like this last season and I survived, then I know it is a moment in time. I just need to ride through it and be a-okay. Now, hopefully you can hear me. We got a lot of stuff going on. The weather, again, has been perfect today. It's been in the 80s, no sign of rain, praise the Lord. So the men are out here cutting grass and getting it done, y'all. Getting it done. Let me show you what's going on outside the tunnel. Now look at this. You can see where my husband has started to cut, or my son started to cut. Got like a little pathway to the garden. You can see my husband's out there weed eating because it is so high all up against my plants. It's like blending in with my plants, literally. Just little patches of the property. You can see how high it is. Y'all, it's a lot to maintain this much, but there's the garden. You can see that he's cut. He is continuing to cut. Let me take you in a little bit closer. Just all up against the fence line, and we only have like 20 more minutes of daylight, but we are doing the best that we can, the fastest we can. You can see over there, you know, we had put the black paper down, but we didn't make it all the way to the fence line, and of course the grass has grown back. So again, little bit by little bit, and then you can see what he's done over here as he's cutting it. Oh, it looks so much better, y'all. It was like waist high. I've been out here harvesting. I'll show you the big basket of stuff that I have, but let's go ahead and harvest the rest of these tomatoes while we have some daylight. Look at this. Perfect blushing, y'all. As you can see, I only made it one, trellis down. I only made it, I don't know, that's 10% of the row. And my harvest basket is already bulging. Already. Look at that. Lord have mercy. It didn't move to the side and everything. Oh. So this is full, so I gotta go in here and dump this. All of this is full of tomatoes. Let me show you. The Amish paste continues to be the star. Look how big that is for a paste tomato. Forever in my garden. Forever in my garden. Okay, let's take this in. Let's get this unloaded. I'm trying to get as close to the bin so they don't like fall out, but hopefully they gently come out. So that's how much was in there. I still have more. This is what I've already harvested. Oh my goodness, this is so heavy. You can kind of see tomatoes, jalapenos, and some cucumbers are in there. So I shall not complain. This is the girl who thought she was gonna have any tomatoes. I shall not complain. I shall not complain. So I probably got 20 more minutes of daylight. So I think what I'm gonna do, I have some fertilizer mix in my backpack sprayer. I think I'm going to do that, what's left, and then I'll do the rest. No. I think I'll do that tomorrow. Let's just keep on harvesting. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do the backpack sprayer tomorrow and fertilize. Because, yeah, that'll work. And then we'll just keep harvesting and see how much we have. The thing about it is, y'all, my counters are covered. They are covered with stuff. I'm running out of space. It's like the more I try to harvest, the more I try to use, put in the freezer, use fresh, the more that just keeps on coming. It just keeps on coming. I need to pull out my dehydrator, but I don't have any space on my counter, y'all. No space on my counter because I need to dehydrate my peppers and stuff so I can make powder, salts, and things like that. But literally, there's no space on my counter. Not complaining, just explaining. But I guess my shirt says I grow food, so I might as well. If you grow it, you gotta harvest it. So let's go back out and make one more round and see what we can get before dark. Okay, another drop off. Y'all, if you didn't see my video where I talk about this root apron, if you don't have one, you need to get you one. Look at that. Oh. If you don't have a root apron, I highly suggest it. Y'all know I'm always trying stuff out. And I tell you, if I like stuff, I share it with you so that you can partake and have one too. But it's ROO root, like kangaroo. So they have this kind that I have that you just put around your waist. But they also have an apron kind that you put around your neck. I love this one so much. I bought me an apron kind too. So I'll have to sport that on the next harvesting video so that you can see it. It's a pretty color too. Oh, so pretty. Because y'all know I like pretty things, right? I can be a gardener and still be cute, okay? Yes, I can. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You tie it around your waist. You put these little clips, this little string through these clips. That's what keeps it together, the pouch together. And then when it's time to release, you just take these little things out and then just dump, just like that. But that's what it looks like for the I think this is called the Joey, the kind that's just around your waist. But then they have one also that is an apron kind. They come in some nice colors. So love this. This was, my husband gave me this as a gift for, I don't remember. He might have given it to me for Mother's Day. Maybe that's what it was. It might have been for Mother's Day. And I absolutely love it. Love it. So, y'all, that's it. 2 days. We started some seeds. We did a lot of harvesting. I did do a couple of plantings. I just didn't show it on video. I got some more stuff to plant. Some of my seedlings that we started about, 6 weeks ago. I got some peppers that need to go in the ground. They look really good. But I don't know that I need any more peppers. But hey, if you're local to me and you want some peppers, let me know. Because I may just give them away at this point because I'm tired. I'm tired. But y'all, this is the journey. Ups, downs, sideways, good days, bad days, crying days, joyous days. This is it, y'all. I appreciate you for joining me on this journey. If you like what you're seeing, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel if you're brand new here. Or if you've been lurking, hanging around, you just haven't clicked the subscribe button, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of this community. Thank you guys so much. I never take it for granted that you take time out of your day to spend time with me. Remember, gardening is a journey. Let's grow together. I'll see you soon.